Right, I might as well do this now. What's up, people? Dobs Rules is right here, and you may be thinking right now, welcome to a live stream. A lot of people are thinking, whoa, this is completely different, because I'm not doing a Let's Play today, because we all know what has been going on. We have done all Kingdom Hearts. Oh my god, it was a hell of a ride, just to let you guys know. If you guys had not been to the live streams, go ahead and check them out right now. It's been awesome. I've enjoyed every last minute of it. However, 3 videos I've been fighting my ass off to try and get them uploaded, because YouTube has put a little tiny banner around them saying that they cannot be uploaded because of one stupid mother freaking song. And it's the most iconic song in Kingdom Hearts. What is up, Robbie? And it irritates me. It absolutely irritates me that they do this to every single YouTube community. And these were like the best parts of Kingdom Hearts. Dream Drop Distance, the final part. The part where all the boss fight happened. And it was 4 freaking hours. 4 hours of recording. And they just said, nope, you're not going to watch this. Kiss my ass, YouTube. Kiss my ass. And then they did it with Recoded. And they did the final part of Kingdom Hearts 2. And they banned that too. Because of freaking the music. Well, this is to you, YouTube. Up yours, because this is why I'm doing this live stream right now. Because for the people who, if I fail to you guys that these videos cannot be uploaded, don't worry, they will not go anywhere on my stream at all. They're staying with me. I'm still going to fight until I get it. And I don't know, Robbie, it's just how it is. But anyhow, this is why this is called, the title of this live stream is called The Conclusion. Because if I fail, if I full on fail that I have no rights to upload it, it'll stay with me. Don't worry, I'll still keep going with it. However, I will be talking a little bit of every single game if you guys have missed out. They are going to be brief, but they're going to be having enough knowledge of what has happened in all of the Kingdom Hearts. Because this is the race. This is the final countdown of Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out on the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. You may be thinking, what console, Dobsy? What are you going to be picking? Of course, Kingdom Hearts has been always with PlayStation. And it's going to stay with it. I'm picking it on the PS4, the limited edition. However, let's get started, shall we? I'm going to do it in order of how the story starts and how we did it. So the first thing we did was I need to stop saying that word. Was Birth by Sleep Remix. It was mainly about 3 Keyblade warriors. Terra, Aqua, and Ventus. All 3 of them had different types of stories. There were 3 stories all coming into one. Terra was fighting the darkness from Master Xehanort. However, the darkness beat him to the very end. However, he got caught in the matter of the fight with Kingdom Hearts between the Keyblade War. And he got intertwined with Master Xehanort. So now Terra and Xehanort are one person. Then on the other hand, he is now in a sleep. He's in a full-on sleep. He's been fighting with a creature called Vanitas. Vanitas was the inner darkness of Ven. Okay? And now that he's in a sleep, part of his heart, his main heart, his spirit, is now in a young body called Sora, the main antagonist, the main character of the whole entire game. And he's inside a castle called Castle Oblivion, in a little tiny chamber where no one can find it except for one person. Xehanort is already a Keyblade Master. He was a Keyblade Master right before it all started. So it leaves with one character left, and that's Master Aqua, the only Keyblade warrior that became a Master, all thanks to, what's his name? I call him Mickey Rourke because he looks like Mickey Rourke. By the other Master. She was the only one that passed the exam. So she had the chance to go around other worlds and save people from the creatures called the Unverse. And however it went past throughout her journey, finding out what stuff that Terra was doing and trying to find Ven at the same time, she was also meeting different villains like Maleficent and Pete. However, them two have now joined forces, all thanks to one guy, Xehanort. And that's why all this starts coming close together. She had a massive fight with a guy called Braig, who's also now known as Zigbar, because he's a nobody now. Well, not anymore. He's now full. She went on to put the Ven in the Castle Oblivion. However, she went on to fight Terra, also known as Xehanort now. And throughout that, she won. But she sacrificed her own armor to save Xehanort / Terra from the darkness. She's now in the darkness. And now Terra / Xehanort is in Hollow Bastion. He got rescued by a guy named Ansem the Wise and the rest of his crew, who are also going to be joined as the Organization 13. Master Ansem the Wise is the man who's researching hearts for the Heartless. This is how the Heartless started to come by, coming from the darkness of the people's hearts. And then one point, throughout that whole entire journey, Terra gave his mastery power to Riku. He met them in Destiny Island when they were young. Aqua, she met Kairi in Hollow Bastion when she was young. And then Ven, who didn't meet anyone, but somehow his spirit found Sora. That's when we stopped and went on to the little back cover of Kingdom Hearts Kai, which was the story of the Keyblade War. I'm going to be a bit brief for this as well. It's mainly a massive war out of these different type of big massive Keyblade masters. But there is one master of them all. The master of masters. The master of the masters of the masters of the Keyblades. He went missing. But there was one guy that he left him with something. He left him a black box and a special Keyblade that has an eye. The eye of the master, who can see the future. He can see what he can see. And then, when that Keyblade fight after Aqua, Terra, and Ven, he was there. The guy with the black box, the Keyblade. He saw it all. And then throughout Kingdom Hearts 1, the main character, Sora, got the gift of the Keyblade. Got handed down by Riku because Riku gave up his own passion to come with the darkness. All thanks to one guy and one guy only. Ansem, the Heartless of Xemnas. Heartless of Xehanort. A Heartless of Terra. Throughout the whole entire journey of Kingdom Hearts 1, they met Mickey Mouse, they met Goofy, they met Donald Duck, and other characters. And also found Kairi, who was also missing a heart. That heart was connected to Sora. And then Sora sacrificed himself to save Kairi. And then he became a Heartless. Although he became a Heartless, he also became a nobody. The reason why is because his heart was so strong, full of light, he became two different versions. A big massive Heartless called the Dark Side, and the nobody, who's also known as Roxas. Sora went on and defeated Ansem and saved Kingdom Hearts, locking the door of darkness. With inside that door of darkness was Riku and Mickey Mouse, and also another person Aqua. She wasn't known that she was there, but she was there. She was fighting her own darkness to keep that light still growing. And then after that, we never saw her then. We didn't see her after that. She was locked away, hidden away by Riku and Mickey, fighting that Tower of Heartless. Did she win? Did she fail? Did she give in to the darkness? Or did she prevail? We won't know until we play Kingdom Hearts 3. But when Kingdom Hearts 1 was done, there was two different stories going on. There was Sora's little story of Chain of Memories. And then there was the story of Roxas, the nobody, one of the 13 members of the Organization 13 in Kingdom Hearts 358/2 days. We'll start off with Sora's story. He carried on his journey with Donald and Goofy, trying to look for the king and Mickey with that door to darkness, trying to find them, trying to get them back to the real world. However, they saw Mickey's dog, Pluto. Robbie, you want the money. You want the money. She is in the darkness, but Aqua is also known as meaning water. That's her name. But we know where she is. She's in the darkness, but we don't know where. However, Sora found Pluto walking on his own with a letter, and it had the king's seal. That must mean that Mickey Mouse somehow, some way, got out of that door with Riku. Sora kept his journey trying to find him, and then a man in a black coat was standing right in front of him and led him to a castle known as Castle Oblivion. Now everybody knows what Castle Oblivion is now, because Ven is in there, locked away. No one doesn't know where he is except for Aqua. And the main mission in that place was to find what was going on in that area. Sora went in because he had a feeling that Riku was there. He had a feeling that Mickey Mouse was there. He had a feeling that he had to be there. And then different Organization 13 members started popping up. Axel, Malicious, Loxine, everyone. But he prevailed, but he lost his memory. That's the main reason that Castle Oblivion has the effect. You lose memory to get things back. However, it didn't work for Sora. Oh no, it didn't work on Sora because there was a witch, a young little girl witch, who destroyed his memories and put false ones in. And that girl was Naminé. Robbie, you on the money. You're getting there, my man. You're getting there. I applaud for you, my man. I applaud. You've been full on following my stream, aren't you? So Sora goes in, but Naminé, she's been messing with his head, putting false memories in, like Kairi was no one, and Naminé was, even though Naminé was the nobody of Kairi. Sora prevails. He defeats Malicious, saves Naminé and a fake Riku who was a puppet of the Organization 13. And then there was one thing left for him. He had to go to sleep to get his memories back. And the only thing he had left to remember Naminé was a little tiny note that Jiminy Cricket had saying, "Thank Naminé." Then that was the end of Sora's in Chain of Memories. However, down in the depths of the basement of Castle Oblivion, there was Riku, who was still fighting darkness by Ansem. Ansem was still in his bones. He was still under his skin. The darkness was beating him. But Riku was not gonna give up. because he had Mickey Mouse on his side. He carried on, he prevailed, and then the Organization 13 sensed him. Vexen came along. Others came to try and stop him, but failed miserably. And then he found one guy that was trying his hardest to try and help him. And that man was Diz, who is also known as Ansem the Wise, the real Ansem. Riku was talking to him, helping him, trying to figure out what was going on and how to conquer the darkness. He goes and carries on the journey in Castle Oblivion, and then he finds him for the one last time. He finds Ansem. He fights him. It was a tough one, but he prevailed. Ansem finally gave in, and Riku gained that power of darkness, and it stayed inside him and very much controlled. Mickey and Riku left Castle Oblivion, knowing that Sora is safe thanks to Naminé. He made a promise to Naminé and Diz to watch over Sora whilst he was gone. Now Sora and Mickey have now got the black coats of the Organization 13 and went on to do some missions. That takes us to Roxas' story in 358/2 days, where we see young Roxas, a nobody of Sora, trying to find his own life, trying to find himself, which he didn't have a heart, but making friends somehow by a man named Axel and a young girl named Shion, who is also a Keyblade wielder, just like Roxas, because Roxas is the nobody of Sora. However, this story is connected to Castle Oblivion because Axel had to leave Roxas and Shion behind to do his mission in Castle Oblivion because he knew they were traitors under the mist of Organization 13. And also, he was there under another mission to find the Chamber of Awakening, to find Ven. No one doesn't know where it is, but one person knows, has an idea where he is, but doesn't know where. And that is the main leader of Organization 13, Xemnas, the nobody of Xehanort, the nobody of Terra. Now, things are going a bit alright in 2 days, but then things started to crack. Shion was starting to reveal as a puppet. Shion is not Kairi's nobody. No. Shion is actually a puppet. She's not even a nobody. She was a clone. She was a little tiny bit of a fragment of Sora's memories that was transformed as Shion. That's why Roxas and Shion were both match made in heaven. They both were too connected. They were both the same person. Roxas had to fight Shion, and he prevailed. He won. But it sacrificed his one and only real true friend. However, Axel knew that his friend has lost it. He knows that the Organization 13 is nothing but a crude, selfish, darkest organization that he's ever seen. And he decided to leave. He turned his back on Organization 13. He turned his back on Axel. And he made some new friends in a place called Twilight Town with people known as Haina, Pence, and Olette. He had a nice little tiny, lovely life until the dreams came flashing in. dreams of Sora from his first journey in Kingdom Hearts 1. And then he met Axel once again. And Axel had a mission to bring him back. But if he refused, he had to kill him. Roxas never backed down. He never gave up. And he fought Axel and beat him. However, Axel got away. He didn't get killed. Roxas was still struggling on what was going on until he found Diz and Nominee, finding out that he was not supposed to be existing. He weren't supposed to be real. And then he found Sora, and he knew it was time to go back to Sora. So Roxas went back to the heart of Sora. So then Roxas and Xion are all back in Sora. He is now awake. And that's when Kingdom Hearts 2 started. The story of an absolute epic story. And it all went over to two main areas, which was Hollow Bastion and the World That Never Was. Hollow Bastion was the land of Final Fantasy characters and also a little machine that knew what was going on. All the history of the Heartless, all the history of the Nobodies, and the Organization 13, and the history of Ansem the Wise. They found Mickey Mouse. They found Sephiroth. And also, Maleficent was unable to succeed on finding the 7 pure hearts. So her next mission was to take the Cornerstone of Light from Disney. However, she failed with Pete. And then fast forward a little bit, finding out different types of Organization 13 members that were still alive, trying to take over different worlds with different organizations, different nobodies. However, they were under the toes of Riku. Riku, who is hidden in a little cage. How, you may ask? It's because he fought Roxas before he went back to Sora. And Riku had to give in to the darkness. He transformed himself into Ansem, the dark Heartless of Ansem. And then the great fight happened. Sora went over to different worlds. He went to Olympus Coliseum. He went to the land of fiery dragons. He went to the Beast Castle. He went to Atlantica, Halloween Town, Agrabah. Oh, God damn it, remember. Transworld, Pride Land, a load of worlds fighting the Organization 13. There's only a few left. You had a guy with cards. You had Sayax. You had Axel left, not knowing where he is. You had Xemnas left. You had Demyx. Then there was the fight of the 1,000 Heartless. Defeating Demyx, gone. Moving forward. Going way more forward. Sora was getting lead to the world that never was, thanks to one guy and one guy only, Riku. Besides all of this, Kairi was home. She was safe. However, Axel got greedy. He was jealous. He was upset. He was angry. He wanted Roxas back in his life. He wanted his friend back. So the only thing he had to do was to kidnap Kairi and to lead Sora back to Axel. However, it failed. And she got caught by Sayax and got took to a Castle Oblivion. Sora was starting getting some memories of Roxas's memories, thinking, why is he remembering things that Roxas knows? And then he found out there are two versions of Twilight Town. And then he went to the other world. He went to the other side. He went to Roxas's own Twilight Town and found the realm of darkness, surrounded by 1,000 nobodies and getting rescued by Axel. However, he sacrificed himself to save Sora because he knew Roxas was Sora. And that was the end of Axel. Gone. Moving over to the final world in Kingdom Hearts 2. The world that never was. The home of the Organization 13. Sora fought Roxas for the final time. He fought Zigbar. He fought Sayax. He fought the blooming Gambler. And also he found Riku and Kairi. However, Riku was not himself. He was in the body of Ansem. But he still had the thoughts. He still had the speech. He still had the feelings of Riku. And then it came to a big conclusion in the big fight. Maleficent, Pete were standing side by side by King Mickey, Riku and Sora and Kairi, Donald and Goofy to take on the Heartless, whilst the others went on forward to fight Xehanort, fight the nobody of Xehanort, Xemnas. However, the heart, the moon of the heart, the Kingdom Hearts was almost complete until Ansem the Wise sacrificed himself to destroy that moon. Then it had to be redone again. However, Sora prevailed with Riku and stopped Xemnas and went back home to the Destiny Islands. And then that was it. That was the end of Kingdom Hearts 2. Then fast forward back to Disney Castle with Kingdom Hearts Recoded. Mickey and Jiminy Cricket were looking through the old journals and found out there was something wrong. In the journal, a glitch. Something was tampering with the books. So they made an old clone of Sora to find out what was going on, and found out that in this journal was old memories, but with extra scenes of Riku and what happened to him. And then they found out Maleficent and Pete got in. They got out. They definitely got out. However, they know that place, that recoded place, that data has the knowledge of the Book of Prophecies. This Book of Prophecies, what is this book? This book contains the future of Kingdom Hearts. And the only people that owned this book were the Keyblade wielders in Kingdom Hearts Kai. Fast forward to the final game. Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. It was time, because they all know now that Xehanort will be returning, because now that the Heartlesses and the Nobodies have been destroyed, the main heart is being freed, and that heart goes back to where it mainly belonged, to the real person. Sora and Riku had to get prepared. They had to become masters. However, they had to do the exam that Aqua and Terra had to do, the Mark of Mastery. They went into dreams to try and unlock the sleep worlds, Traverse Town, the Land of Musketeers, the Grid, and etc. And then, throughout their journey, throughout in that little town area, Maleficent and Pete kidnapped Minnie and were asking for that data. However, they got rescued by Axel, who is also known now as Lee. Without the X, he is now known as Lee. That means Axel has got his heart back. He is now a real person. But if he's back, that means the other Organization 13 members are back too. They are alive. Some of them are staying in Hollow Bastion, figuring out what was going on. However, Xehanort has took Sayax, who is known as Isa, and Zigbar, who's also known as Braig, as the new soulmates, the new bodies of Xehanort, because Xehanort's plan was to make 13 Keys of Darkness, 13 Xehanorts. We don't know who the others are, but we all know now that the main villains at the moment are Xehanort, Xemnas, Ansem, Young Xemnas, or Young Xehanort, Zigbar, and Isa. That is 6 of them. There is still 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's only 7 left to find out who they are. But also, we have only got, because there are 15 keys to unlock Kingdom Hearts. There's 13 of Darkness, 7 of Light. For the 7 of Light are the Keyblade wielders. There's Mickey Mouse. There's Riku. There's Sora. There's Ven. There's Terra. There's Aqua. We're missing one. However, Ven is still missing. Aqua is in the darkness. And Terra is in. He's in Xemnas. He's in Xehanort. What do you mean by that, Robbie? Did you mean the fight with Sora versus Roxas? So, yeah. That is my main conclusion, people, about this. 30 episodes in under 40 minutes. Quite happy with myself. But a lot of people might be thinking talking to people like this is a lot of gibbery. Fair enough. But if you have a PlayStation 3 or a PlayStation 4, if you have PlayStation 4, fantastic. You can own the new one, Kingdom Hearts 2.8. But if you have the PS3 only, you can get yourself 1.5 and 2.5 for quite cheap. But if you are still connected to this, because I'm going to be connected to this until the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, which we will be live streaming. But I'm going to try my very darn hardest to try and not Mickey didn't have the Oath Keeping the Oblivion. That was Roxas who had the Oath Keeping the Oblivion. It's because Roxas had light and darkness inside him, just like Sora did. That's why he was wielding them. So yeah, I'm going to try my darn hardest when I'm live streaming Kingdom Hearts 3. When the music of the opening and the credits, I'm going to hit a button on the remote. I need to remember to do that, which will stop it won't stop the recording, it will stop the music on my own side. So you guys can't hear it, but I can see it. I'll just tell you what's going on. It'll be just telling you what has happened lately, and then bang, I'll be right back on the gameplay, and then we can go ahead and play it properly. However, now, this is pretty much the end now, people. I hope you guys have been enjoying this, but I might as well, before I go, let's talk a little bit about Kingdom Hearts 3. Because some people who are new to Kingdom Hearts and heard a little bit of Kingdom Hearts 3 might want to know on what worlds are in Kingdom Hearts 3. We only know a few of them, okay? We only know a few. I wish I could, pal, but it's just not happening. I'm trying my hardest to try and get them unbanned, but if they are, this is why I've uploaded this video, because it gives you what has happened. I'm just happy that I can do this and remember it in my head to tell you guys, because if I was a bit too late, all the memory would have gone. It's all still fresh in my mind, so that's why I did this live stream today, just to tell you what has happened. But anyhow, let's just talk about the worlds, okay, in the 3 stories, okay? So let me just go ahead to tell you what were the worlds in number 1, okay? There was loads of worlds, right? So let's just have a quick look. Because this will tell you on what could happen in Kingdom Hearts 3. Because we know there's a load of new ones, okay? But I have a feeling that we are going to have some returns, okay? Some returns. And I might as well tell you on what they're all going to be. So in Kingdom Hearts 1, we had Atlantica, which was Little Mermaid. And then we had Monstro, which was Pinocchio. Then we had 100 Acre Wood. Then we had Wonderland, which was Alice in Wonderland. We had End of the World of Heartless, the final world. Then we had Neverland, Peter Pan's world. We had Destiny Islands, the beginning world. We had Agrabah, Aladdin. We had Olympus Colosseum, Hercules. We had the Deep Jungle, which was from Tarzan. Then we had Halloween Town, Nightmare Before Christmas. We had Hollow Bastion. And the final world, Traverse Town. They were from Kingdom Hearts 1, okay? So, not bad worlds. But, what was in number 2 again? This is why I'm thinking now on what might be popping up in Kingdom Hearts 3 as a returning world. Because I have a lot of... Is there going to be a gummy ship? There will be a gummy ship in number 3. We know it's going to happen. Am I looking forward to it? Definitely not. I am definitely not looking forward to Kingdom Hearts 3's gummy ship. I didn't like it in number 1. 2 was alright, but it could have been better. Let's have a look here now. Is this all the Kingdom Hearts worlds? Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 worlds. Right. These are all of Kingdom Hearts 2 worlds. There was 100 Acre Wood, which was a duplicate. That was a return. Then we have Agrabah, another return. Atlantis, another one. Beast Castle, that was new. Christmas Town and Halloween Town, that's Nightmare Before Christmas, that was returned. Destiny Island was returned. Hollow Bastion, another one returned, that's 6. Mysterious Tower, that was the Master Yin says, well, that one was new. Olympus Colosseum, another one, that's 7. Port Royal, that was new. Pride Land was new. Tron's World, that was new. Land of Dragons, new. The World That Never Was, that was new. Disney Castle was new. Timeless River was new. And Twilight Town was new. So there was a lot of new ones, but there was a lot of returns. However, this is now what we only know on what is going to be on Kingdom Hearts 3 for the time being. We only know a few, but this is every single world that has been confirmed in Kingdom Hearts 3. So if you guys have not got PS4 and you're willing to buy one, I'd say to you now, get yourself, if you're not massive fans of the PlayStation 4, fair enough. I do understand. But this is the best time to get it. Because if you're in the United Kingdom, Boxing Day. Get one at Boxing Day now because it will fly out. All the offers are ridiculous. In Australia, America, they are selling their consoles like gold dust. UK, they're selling a crap ton of them. The Switch was going for £200 odd. The PS4 was going for about £300. The Xbox One was going for £400 to £500. Yeah, quite expensive, but they've got great games on it. If you are ready for Kingdom Hearts 3 and you want to play it yourself, get yourself the PlayStation 4 right now. Mainly for Boxing Day after Christmas, because they will go quick. Now, where is these worlds? Now, come on, tell me where they all are. Come on, tell me on what worlds are in Kingdom Hearts 3 that we all need to know now. Because this is the last thing I'm going to tell you guys on what is in Kingdom Hearts 3 for all worlds that we know up to now. Because we have rumoured, because there are 3 more trailers that are going to be released in Japan and America and the United Kingdom. We're getting 2 special ones, and then there's one in Japan exclusive in cinemas. So we won't get that one, but it might tell us a little bit more extra on what might be being featured in Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh, I know UK is not the only country that does Boxing Day. I know the world does Boxing Day, but you know what I meant. Now, everybody who has not been watching the trailers for Kingdom Hearts 3, don't watch them because there's a lot of spoilers. I might have spoiled a bit of the story to myself, but it comes straight out of my mind when I've not watched the trailer in a while. Now, there's not a lot of worlds that have been confirmed yet, but these are the only worlds that have been confirmed. If you're a massive Disney fan, meaning into Pixar, you'll be extremely excited. So, we have Big Hero 6. Oh my god, I am super happy they've done that. They have Mountain Olympus, which is Olympus Coliseum, but it's the big world of Hercules. You know the big massive podium in Olympus? That. Oh my god, they've done it. That is sick. Next world, Twilight Town, it's coming back. And then Monsters Inc. Oh my god, Monsters Inc. is coming to Kingdom Hearts 3. That, I think, is an absolute amazing idea. Mysterious Terrier, it is returning. We all know that's going to happen. And then Tangled. Yeah, Tangled has pretty much the gameplay for Kingdom Hearts 3. It's only a teaser. It's a teaser of the gameplay. It's not. It's actually really good. Definitely go and check it out if you want to have a look at it. Tangled is being a world. I've not really seen the film, to be honest. I've never seen it, but fair enough. There is Toy Story, which is also featuring Wreckit-Ralph. Oh my god, I'm so happy! And the worlds that are not really being put on here yet is Frozen. Frozen is getting a world in Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh yes, let it go, let it go. Always to the king and sky. And also another returning world, Winnie the Pooh. Yes, 100 Acre World is returning. Now, what other worlds are going to be popping into Kingdom Hearts 3? Now, there are tons of worlds that are in other Kingdom Hearts games, but the ones I have a massive feeling that will be returning. Oh yeah, there is another world I forgot to tell you. Pirates of the Caribbean is returning as well. I forgot to tell you that. And it is not Pirates of the Caribbean 1. It is Pirates of the Caribbean 2 and 3. The Dead Man's Chest and At World's End, which is going to be freaking amazing because it has Davy Jones in it, and I love Davy Jones, and Barbossa, and all the rest of them. Yes! Now, what are the worlds I'm thinking that I might be coming to a special teaser in December, or will go under the radar for us to see? They can't. Well, Wreckit-Ralph is in Kingdom Hearts 3. Just to let you know, Wreckit-Ralph is in the game. We don't know if he's a summon yet or if he's an actual character. We only know that he pops up in Toy Story. So, there's that. And also, Ratatouille is in the world as well. I've seen a few trailers, and he's in it too. Yay! Now, back to this last bit. What worlds do I think I might be returning and might go under the radar for us community? Hollow Bastion is definitely one of them. That has to return. Or if it's going to be called Radiant Garden. Whatever. I don't care. World That Never Was. That's definitely going to be returning. Have a feeling it will return. Disney Castle. I have a massive feeling that will return. The Keyblade Graveyard. Definitely. And the other world I would think... I would really absolutely adore if they bring back... You can slap me if you want me to. I really want them to bring back the Pride Lands from Lion King. Okay. I want the Pride Land back. I want the Lion King back. I say to myself that I'm not really a massive fan of the Lion King, but they have pretty much announced that Simba and Nala are having a baby. We know that. So it'd be amazing if they continue this story to the Lion King number 2. You know what I'm saying? That's my idea. But oh my god, there's so many worlds going on with Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm so excited. I hope you guys are going to be excited. You want Wally in it. Oh, Wally would be an absolutely amazing idea. Yeah, that'd be actually really, really good. But what are the worlds that I would love to return just for one more go? I'd love them to have Leo and Stitch back. Oh, Leo and Stitch or the Jungle Book. And if it was Jungle Book, it has to be a music one. Not a fighting world, a music one. You know, like Atlanta? So it's like, the Thrash. Aha, I like the idea. But I would like to see the Jungle Book to have a music theme world. You know, like Atlantica did in number 2. You know, so you could just talk to King Lou and he'd be like, hey, I want to be like you. Whoopie-dooby-doo. I want to walk like you. Talk like you. True. Weeby-dooby. You see it's true. Shooby-doo. Grab me. Shooby-dooby-dooby. Come up to me like someone like me. I love the Jungle Book. I'd love it to death. But that's all I really have to say to people because we're going a bit too long now in this live stream. I might do more of these in the near future. It depends how I feel. But definitely I'll be doing more gameplay live streams. But for the time being, I want to have a bit of a break now because in December, I am doing a month of pack openings. Yes, you guys deserve it. I am opening a crap ton of Pokemon. I am opening a crap ton of Yu-Gi-Oh! But I want you guys to stay tuned throughout December. And on the 25th of December, we are doing 2 special sing songs. We're doing one in the morning and one in the nighttime. They are both one of my personal favorites, and I hope you guys would enjoy them. But keep yourself notified, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell icon so let you guys notified on when I'm doing a live stream or when I'm uploading a video. With that being said, the people I'm salute goes to you guys for subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheerio! I wanna be like you, every day we do. I wanna be like you, chocolate you, 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 you,